Today we're interviewing Marley. She's from Saskatchewan. Saskatoon, Saskatchewan.
It's tricky, I know.
It's in Canada. Scott has the list of questions. Okay, go ahead, Scott.
These are just general all-purpose. You are Canadian, I am not. So let me know. You guys use Celsius or Fahrenheit?
We use Celsius in Canada.
That applies to like your units of measurement for distance and everything else, right?
Yeah,
or is that kind of gray?
We use the imperial system kind of colloquially. Like, we would talk about the mileage of a car, but we measure the road in kilometers, so
All right.
we use both.
Good deal. In the middle of a deep freeze in Saskatoon, what's the temperature tend to look like when you don't even want to go outside in winter?
In the end of December, early January, the average would look about -30. The coldest I've ever personally experienced is -63 Celsius.
That's Celsius, folks.
And I went to school.
See, that's not bad. You can keep most of your stuff
No
outside.
snow days there, right?
Yeah, right? You don't need a refrigerator, so it's not bad. If you could name anything as a national dish of Canada, what would it be? Whether you're a fan of it or not, and excluding Tim Hortons, but
Yeah.
Tim Hortons is a donut place.
it's their national chain.
It's Dunkin' Donuts, but way more awesome, really, is the thing with that. We have maple syrup, of course. Poutine is one thing that I would say I've never encountered anywhere other than Canada. It comes out of Quebec. It's kind of French fries with gravy and cheese and sometimes bacon bits. It looks disgusting, but it is amazing and it will kill you.
Yeah.
So, poutine,
Yeah.
P-O-U-T-I-N-E.
For every pound of poutine you eat, you clog one chamber of your heart.
Pretty much. But you know, we got healthcare, so it's all good.
Exactly. We'll get to that in a second. Is there anything in America that you like that Canada does not have? What would you take back with you?
To be perfectly honest, I lived here in Missouri for about 2.5 years. What I really miss is American Netflix and Amazon US, because Amazon Canada kind of sucks. Short of that, you've got a wider range of fast food places, and that's the big difference I find.
We have slightly more billboards, I think.
Yeah, a lot more billboards. We don't do that so much.
Are all citizens of Canada covered by some form of national health care?
Yeah, universal single payer system. So you go to the doctor and you give them your provincial health card that you get at birth, basically, I guess. And,
is that the same as like a social security card or not quite?
No, we have, it's called social insurance, but it's the same deal as your social security card, but no, it is separate. And yeah, so you never see a bill, even if you're out of province, unless you go to Quebec, because they like to be weird, but even then it gets paid for eventually.
For all intents and purposes, when you go to the doctor, it's fairly straightforward process.
Yeah, you pretty much walk in. It does not cover vision or dental. You got to pay for that stuff, but
okay.
Can't have everything.
What is the legal drinking age?
That actually varies by province, which is kind of funny. I always found if you go west to east, British Columbia is 18, British Columbia 19, Alberta 18, Saskatchewan 19, Manitoba 18, Ontario 19, Quebec 18, and then you have the Maritimes, and those are kind of just a jumbled mess, so I'm not too sure about those. It's in there somewhere.
They make it fun to cross the border just to test your age there.
No more than 19, though. That's the highest we've got.
How old do you have to be to drive a car?
That's pretty much the same as here, as far as I know. It's 15 for your learners, 16 for the license. I believe for the fancy licenses, you have to be older, but
I think it's the same here. Like for a Class C, you have to be 18.
Like to drive a semi, you have to be 18.
Yeah.
So.
And then you guys drive on the right of the road, similar to us.
Same deal.
And then we know English and French are kind of prevalent in Canada. Do you guys have a particular national language or
officially Canada as a whole? Any government buildings, those are all French and English, officially bilingual, airports, all that. But on the provincial level, they are all officially English, except for New Brunswick and Manitoba, which are officially bilingual, and Quebec, which again likes to be different, and they are officially French only. So.
Is there anything that you have regularly on hand in Canada that you would like to see make its way into the States?
Oh.
Whether it's food, an item of entertainment, A national celebrity,
Aw.
perhaps, or a politician. Well,
Honestly, I
we
like.
don't want them either.
I like the access to nature that we have.
Oh.
It's tough to stick in a backpack, but an hour's drive out of Saskatoon and you're in the wilderness. So living in St. Louis, that was a little trickier to come by, but yeah. So.
Mom, anything offhand you direly, desperately wanted to know, or?
No, but I want to hear her say out and about, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well.
Wait, keep in mind, for the record,
Keep in mind, I'm not a great
photograph.
snapshot of a Canadian accent, being from Saskatoon and
In the same way that we don't necessarily have an American accent
Exactly,
outside
but
of,
out about sorry. I do say sorry with an O because there's an O in it instead of.
There is
Sorry.
one that bothers the heck out of me. Okay, when you go grocery shopping, you carry your groceries home in a...
Bag.
Okay, in a what?
Bag.
Okay, I say a bag. A bag. Because when you run
He
into
thinks
a...
there's a difference, but there isn't.
When you run into a crazy woman in the swamp, she is a swamp hag, not a swamp hag. The Hague is where you try international criminals 40 years after they committed their abuses,
Atrocities.
and when it's no longer relevant to anyone except the people who are.
What do you
long
call
since dead.
the cart with the wheels that you use in the grocery store?
Shopping cart.
A shopping cart?
Okay, well in England they call it a trolley.
Oh, no, that's true. Well, same with bathrooms and everything in England. I have to go to the loo.
No, so it's
We
a shopping
have
bag
whole
or a
lot of
shopping
local
sack?
What are our local words? Toque, obviously everybody knows.
Hold on. I can actually demonstrate.
A toque.
Here in the States, this is pretty much a skull cap. Or just,
A knit hat.
A
Yeah.
knitted woolen winter hat.
Oh,
That's a toque.
They're called toques.
This one actually here, this is a Saskatchewan only word. You don't get this anywhere else.
This,
in
this is a
Canada
hoodie.
even.
This is a hoodie in most places. You get your hoodie.
In Saskatchewan, growing up, that is a bunny hug.
A bunny hug.
There's a hug
Oh,
you
And
like
that
a
is
bunny.
that is Saskatchewan only. You don't get that Alberta or anywhere else. So that's
How nice.
our local word.
Well, we thank you very much, Marley, for answering these questions. I know how you just love being on camera and all that. And thank you, Scott, for asking the questions.
Cheers. I hope it helped a bit. And now the world understands Canada at the very soul. The very heart of Canada.
Oh, one more thing. Say upward and onward.
Upward and onward. Well, wait, are we doing this together?
No.
Oh. To